Hey guys, it's Nat here from Nat Yeti, and today we are talking puppies. Of course, bringing a new puppy in your home always sounds like an awesome and fun idea, but let's see if it's the right idea for you and your family. I'm an in-home pet care provider. I'm keen on dog body language and behavior, and I am slowly but surely aiming to develop my house into the most dog-friendly dogtopia there is. Getting a new pup, there's a lot of responsibilities that come with that. There is a lot of financial responsibilities that come with that. If this is your first dog, you are taking on getting everything for the first time. A leash, a collar, toys, bowls, bowl stands, crates, blankets, bedding, baby gates, because you're gonna have to puppy-proof your house in some way. And there are ways to cut the finances on those things, like buying secondhand or asking from a family member or a friend. Then you have the mandatory financial responsibilities. You have to get vaccines for your dog, possibly like a spay or neuter surgery, medicines like a flea and tick medicine, or very important, a heart guard to prevent heartworms. Also, if you already have a dog and you're taking on a puppy, things like your pet care might increase as well. Once you have your finances calculated, I would move into the responsibilities of dog ownership. Who's feeding this puppy 3 times a day? Who's taking this puppy out at night? Who's making sure the puppy is crate trained? Consistency is key, so I would make sure that everybody in the household knows exactly what they're taking on. Now that you know who's doing what and you have your finances down, let's get this little puppy. A lot of rescues and a lot of shelters do get puppies. So if you can, please look into adopting your puppy from a rescue or from a shelter. And now they're home. So you have to now work on building these connections. Building connections with you and your family, and possibly if you have another dog, building connections with them. This comes in like subtle ways. When you do mealtime, feeding the dog that you already owned first, you could greet them first and then you greet the puppy, leave the puppy at home, and take your dog on a walk. Just ways to make your dog feel that they are still important even though there is a puppy in the home. The next would be potty training. Puppies should be going to the bathroom every 2 hours. You should be crate training them at night because it teaches them to hold their bladder. Be very vigilant and listen for your puppy, and make sure that you're getting up with them in the middle of the night so that way you don't teach them any bad crate behaviors. I would also think about how you want your dog to learn how to go to the bathroom. I would train them the way you want them to go to the bathroom when they are an adult. Now we're on to feeding. I am a big believer in meal times. 3 meals a day, minimum for the first 6 months, but up to the first year. And they need time to rest and digest after every meal. Teething time, because you know your pup is gonna chew on something. This is natural. Dogs are going through losing their baby teeth and gaining their adult teeth from 3 to 6 months. I would have several toys in the house. Different shapes, different textures, things that have grooves in them are awesome to help ease the teething process. Proper exercise. Like if your dog is mentally and physically stimulated, they are going to be too tired, even as a puppy, to be interested in chewing up your slippers or chewing up the leg of your chair. And of course, not encouraging that behavior. And honestly, it might help to pick up your slippers for the next month or so. And lastly, then I want to talk about off-leash obedience. It is going to be pretty important, like very important, to socialize your puppy, bring them out with you, and also allow them the opportunity to meet other dogs. I would be a little weary of this. Make sure your pup has all their vaccines because their immune system is a little more susceptible when they are puppies, but it is also important to have proper socialization so that way they know how to act, what to do, what to expect when they see other dogs, because as much as you can teach your dog about life, other dogs, they're gonna teach them the ways of the dog. I hope this video gave you some things to think about when it comes to adopting your new puppy. Signing off, it's Nat from Nat and Yeti. I'm an in-home pet care provider. I'm keen on dog body language and behavior, and I'm aiming to make my house the ultimate pet-friendly dogtopia. So if you love your dog, you're interested in knowing how to take better care of your dog, or you just want to follow along the journey, hit that subscribe button. I'll greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.